Yo, it's Jazzy Jazz with Lee Bailey's EURWeb.com Spotlight. And I got Leela James in the house. She is a real one. We are going to talk about her fairy tale wedding that turned into a nightmare. You're not going to want to miss it. Come hang out with us. Her voice gives me chills. Yo, it's Jazzy Jazz with Lee Bailey's EURWeb.com Spotlight. And I have this boss, this savage, this sultry, sexy sister with us today. She don't just sing a song, she sang it. Put the soul in soul music. I'm talking Leela James. Yes, I'm a big fan, girl.
Thank you.
Thank you for stopping by Spotlight. So you got some new music dropping. I am so excited about it with your longtime producer, your ride or die producer, Rex Rideout. Talk to me about it.
Yes, we actually got new music for y'all. Yeah, we went back into the studio in the midst of this pandemic as best as we could, and I would be lying if I said it wasn't challenging to record in the climate that we've been in this past year, but we did. We found a way, and here we are.
July 30th, right? Yeah.
So pretty excited about it.
Well, I know I'm going to be feeling it because when you sing with all the emotion and passion, like you keep it so real. You tell our stories in your songs. I mean, it is so dope. And I remember like when you think about Fall for You, right? For example, oh my God, even your breath in that song, when you take that when you exhale a little bit, it gets me every time. And that became like the wedding song for couples all around the world, right?
Absolutely.
How do you get that deep? How do you get to that emotion when you're singing like that?
I just think it's in my soul. I come from a very transparent place with my music, and pretty much what you get is going to be directly or indirectly related to me. So I feel like you feel all of that, and I'm very passionate. I'm a Gemini, so we got a lot of emotion.
Yes. Gemini's that the baddest sign in the astrological world, for real.
Let's just talk that now. But yeah, so I think it comes across in the music. It's not something that can be not denied. It just is what it is. It's a very authentic place. So that's what you get.
No, and that's, I think that's one thing. You have the courage to be real. You keep it real. And like us sister girls, us queens, we go through some things with our men, but you you have the courage to speak about it. And I think that helps so many of us who are going through, similar things, right? So
absolutely. One woman's story is pretty much probably 10 other women's story. You know what I mean? We, like you said, especially Black women, we carry so much. We hold a lot of it in. And so, including myself, I think for me, what works and has worked though, music has been my personal therapy. And then in the process of it being my therapy, it's, it's a discovery that it's therapy for others. So if I can help one person, then I've done a good job, and that's what I continue to try to do. While I'm helping myself, I'm also helping others. So it's a blessing.
No, it's really true. I mean, you really do. Your music is like my therapist, and it doesn't cost as much as a real one. So I thank you so much for that, for real.
You're welcome.
So, you went through a fairy tale wedding in 2018. And then it became a nightmare, but you had the fearlessness and the strength to walk away. Talk to me about that.
I think you just summed it up. It wasn't a fairy tale wedding, I would say that. But I will say that it was a mistake.
But you didn't think it was a mistake when you were getting married, right? Or
I
did you
did.
have signs? Did you have
Yeah, you
signs?
have the signs, but you try, a lot of times I think, and if we keeping it 100, I think sometimes when we get into certain things deep, so deep, we just like, well, I'm up in it, and you feel like to save face, if you will, you in too deep, you can't really turn back around. You just go through the motions of it. You know what I mean? Whether it's, well, I'm here now and I got guests here, I got gifts over there, like, I done paid for this or whatever, whatever, as opposed to saying, you know what, nah, I don't want to do it. So we go through, always stay in situations. A lot of times I know there are situations with women, they can be in bad relationships, not even being married, just stay in relationships or even marriages, knowing that they don't need to be there. And it's harder sometimes for some people to um, walk away,
It's so
you know,
true.
and that's why I always say it takes more strength to do that, because it's easy sometimes just to stay in what's familiar or just try to just go through, go keep going through it. But for what? Like, life is way too short. Like, get out,
Get
you know.
out. But it's hard because I think sometimes we're afraid of being alone.
Right.
And I think there's always that little light inside of us that says, maybe it'll really get better.
But it
Maybe he'll
does.
change.
Right.
We
Right.
hope.
Yeah. Yeah. So you go, you find yourself just staying in situations where you really need to not be in them. And so yeah, for me, I did some things, and I'm just not built from the standpoint, I don't really care, after a certain place, as a Gemini, we either hot or cold. So
Mhm.
I go hard, or I'll, you know, I don't go at all. And after a while, I was like, nah, I ain't going at all. Like, this some bull swanky. Like, this some
Right,
bullshit.
right.
You want
So
some bull? This some bullshit. I'm out.
so
Period.
what was it that made you make that final decision? Like, yo, I just can't do this anymore. I'm walking away. I'm out.
I mean, I love me. I love me. Just loving me enough to know that how much, what I know, that what I deserve and what I'm worth. And I'm definitely not gonna be with anyone, or be in any situation that is unfaithful,
Right.
um and abusive, or anything like that. I have a daughter, and I also have a son. So, I'm
Oh,
mirror. So I have to be the example. What would I look like staying in a dysfunctional, toxic relationship, telling my daughter, like, oh, this is okay to be with someone that doesn't treat you right, or cheats on you, or lies, or whatever, whatever. And, you
right.
know, rips and run the streets. What I would look like? Or what would I look like trying to tell my son, treat women right? Treat, be honest, whatever, whatever, be a gentleman, do these things, don't lie, don't cheat, don't, da, da, da. But you sitting up here, you gotta, they seeing this, like, so I can't be a walking contradiction. I'd rather them see me dolo solo, standing strong and firm in my conviction and what is right,
Woo. Speak,
than
girl.
situation just to save face and say, oh, we got a family. No, that's some bullshit. That's not a family. That's toxic.
Yes.
That's why we have
Yes.
all dysfunctional, scenarios. And I mean, we can talk about it. It's like, that's a problem. So yeah, no, I'm quick. I'll be out in a second. You should act a fool if you want to. I'm a bigger fool. I
You know
can,
how to flip that switch.
yeah, yeah. Don't full taste fool you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
But I know that was painful for you. How did you get through that?
um,
I know it's always painful, How did you get through that?
me is thankfully, I should say, my skin is really thick, and I've been through so much in my life. Even before that situation, I've had other situations that, you just you learn how to deal and adjust with certain things, and it's like you charge it to the game, you keep it moving on. It's no, like, it doesn't change who the core who I am, you know.
Mm.
So I always stand on, like, your issues ain't my issues. Your issues is just your issues, because you got issues, and I just choose not to deal with you and your issues. So I'm out. And I think if anything is hurtful, I feel like when children are involved, in any type of situation, that is the only thing that, all bets are off, gloves come off, because mama bears, your mama stuff kick in. You
That's
know what I mean?
right.
Kind of like, you can do what you want to do towards me or try to come for me. But when my children start feeling away or get affected, we got problems.
That's right. But I'm telling you, we got some wise words in here, ladies. So she is dropping pearls on all of us. And I just love that you said your children, you don't want to give them an example of something that's dysfunctional that they may say, oh, okay, well, that's okay. Because mama, she might say this, but look what she's doing. So
Right.
I applaud you. I applaud you. That is inspirational. Yes. And it opens the door for the right one to come along, right?
Absolutely. You know what I mean? And that's always a good incentive for any person, male, female, in situations where they feel like, oh, let me just go on and stay. Like a lot of times you're blocking your blessings because you got the wrong thing in the way. And
Yeah.
it's like, you got to clean that doggone house out so you can get you some good furniture. You know
That's
what
right. Ooh, speak on
I
it,
mean?
sis. Speak on
Get all that, get that stuff out the way, get that dirty laundry out the way. Don't kick,
it.
kick rocks, Negro. Deuce. Listen,
Well,
I know, cause yeah.
so I hear you got some hidden skills, like you are a mad chef. I hear you can make a mean mac and cheese and fried cabbage. What's the ideal meal? Like, okay, when you do meet the right man and you have him over for dinner, what you making?
I it's a few things I can make them, but if I'm a give him some of the cabbage, definitely he can have some of the fried cabbage. But I make some really amazing, from what I've been told, turkey drumstick leg.
Ooh.
And we smother them doggone things. And yes, you get that good old down home macaroni and cheese and some yams and
Oh my God.
yes, baby. Baby, let's
If I were a man, I'd propose to
and you
you
don't
right
gotta just
now.
you don't gotta get a dinner roll. You can get some hot water cornbread from me. So you know what I'm saying,
Ooh,
yes.
you have just made me so hungry. That sounds so, so good. So you rock your food like you rock your music with a lot of passion and soul, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, one last question. You are very woke. You were at the George Floyd concert. What are some of the key things for you when you think about where we are as a people right now?
It's funny you say very woke. When I think of us as a people, I mean, I think we're still in a very delicate, vulnerable place, and we're still in a critical time where we need to be aware of what's happening. I mean, our vote, the right to vote, is being attacked right now, and
Yes.
that's a very powerful thing. And I just feel like if anyone is paying attention, they should definitely know that that is something to be mindful of. And that should also, if you've ever questioned whether or not your vote matters, that should be your confirmation that it does, because right now it's being attacked.
Yeah.
Anything that's threat would never be attacked.
Real talk, because they are definitely trying to take it away right now. So that is facts. Hashtag facts. Well, before you go, beautiful, we got to get a little acapella from you. Can you
Mm.
just sing a few bars for us?
Oh, I don't know what you want me to sing, but I do have a new song.
Yes.
Um, Put It On Me just came out. One of my favorite lines, tell folks I lost, cause losing you is a win.
Woo!
I
Don't stop. Don't stop.
put it on me this time. If it makes you feel better,
Woo!
on me, you can lie, but it don't even matter. No, no, cause heaven knows everything you did to me. Why in the hell I take so long to leave? Put it on me this time. If it makes you feel better, makes you feel better.
Woo! And everybody, that new album, it's called See Me, right? Yeah,
Yes.
and we see you, girl. We see you. And it is dropping July 30th. Leela, thank you so much for stopping by Spotlight. It is such an honor, pleasure. I am a big fan of yours. So
Oh,
congratulations on the album.
so much. Thank y'all for having me too.
Absolutely. Love you, love you. Bye. Black girl magic all
All day.
day. Thank you, honey.
Thank
Appreciate
you
you. That was
for
really great.
having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm sure the album is gonna blow up. I really have a lot of confidence in that because there is
Yes,
you are such a
tell
unique talent.
tell your people to stream, 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 man. Just stream, support us. It's like we out here giving you good music, so support it. Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right,
Thank
mama, well, take care. Have a blessed night.
Will do. Thank you.
Bye.
Now, fam, don't forget to subscribe so I can keep bringing you these conversations. Let's go, let's go.